Namaste. Namaste, and welcome to Mindfulness Moments. My name is Evalena, and it is such a great privilege, such a great honor to be here now with you. And this is the mindfulness practice, right? To come into presence, to come into awareness of our bodies, to come into awareness using the tool of our breath to help to still and calm our beautiful minds. So here we are now. So let us begin. Take a seat that is comfortable. I take our instructions are actually coming right through the Yoga Sutras, which is kind of the textbook, the Bible, if you will, of the yoga practice. And the instruction to find a steady, comfortable posture. So sit yourself up nice and tall, nice and strong, but at the same time, be very, very soft and relaxed. So let's start to shrug our shoulders up to the ears, back and away, and up you go. Deep breathing. Let's use the tool of our breath. Inhale, fill up, your shoulders roll. You kind of draw your ears towards your shoulders and then back and down and away. And keep going like that. Up you go. Big breath, and then exhale back and down and away, and then change directions. Take the shoulders back first and then round them forward. So it's like a bit of a self massage here to come into awareness, feeling what you feel in this moment. I've been hearing a lot from students and friends and colleagues, a lot of tension in the head and neck and shoulders lately. So how are you feeling this day? Go ahead and drop your chin up to the sky or drop it up, and then start to move your head, breathing deeply, inhaling, exhaling, go around, take the breath in through your nose and right back out through your nose, and then opposite direction. It's also very cold. This is January. We are in January of 2025, the 22nd day of this beautiful year, and it is frigid in most parts of the United States, even snowed in Florida today. So as you inhale, reach your arms all the way up, big stretch, big length, open up through the top of your chest, through your core energy, twisting to the right to begin. Left hand against your thigh, turn and twist, nice long spine, deep breathing in. Deep breathing out. And we're using the yogic breath. The yogic breath is a fiery breath. It's a warming breath. So you feel it coming in through your nose. Feel it, feel it, feel it, experience it. And then emptying through the nose. You can probably sense the heat that you're creating. Inhale, rise up. Full breath, twisting to the second side. Turn and twist, and breath is full and warm. Feel that warming breath. Inhaling. Exhaling through your nose. Deep breathing. Inhale, come back up, reach your arms to the sky. A big breath, palms press. And as you exhale, bring your prayer right here to your heart center. And just pause here for a moment. Deep breathing, deep breathing. And set an intention. Set an intention for this day's mindfulness practice. Set an intention. And trust that you know that intention. Trust you don't have to articulate it with a language. Just trust that you know what brought you here to this mindfulness practice this day. And then go ahead and hold that intention. Hold it with great compassion, with great kindness. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let your eyes slip open, lift your arms, separate your hands, and let that intention go. Send it out. This is also very much part of the practice. Exhale, drop back down. That we breathe in, draw the breath in, shoulders roll up, and then the exhalation happens, right? There's a release, there's a letting go. Again, right out of the sutras, the Yoga Sutras. Go ahead and come up to stand now. I'm moving. I have some blanket and my cushion. You don't need anything to practice. It's one of the things I absolutely adore about this is to just simply show up wherever you are. I do like to take my socks off, so I have a sense of grounding. You can actually feel the ground beneath you. Stand tall. Try to find the alignment that's true to you. Your hip points right here, the front of your pelvis. Knees will track right out of those hip points. And then if you look down, the second and third toes will track right out. The shin right out down to the feet. So here you are now. Stand tall, palms are forward. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, palms touch. Exhale, let's go through the midline, right through the center. Bend your knees as you're going down. Stick your hips way back, and we'll take a forward bend, releasing your hands at the bottom. Inhale, come up halfway. Stretch and breathe. Exhale, drop back down. So we're using these postures. Bring your hands together, come right up through the midline. Warm yourself up with your breath, right? Feel that energy all the way up. Keep the hands pressing. Lean way back, belly is strong, and then exhale. Let's dive forward, arms out to the side, flow forward, down, down, down you go. Nice full breath. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, find your prayer. Prayer comes right up through the midline. Here you go, here you go. Arms reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, we'll go. Inhale up. Arms out, flow forward, long spine on the way down, come up halfway. So we are awakening. It feels good to move, palms press. This is a moving meditation now, hands right through the midline, all the way up to the sky. And as you exhale, we'll close the pose, the hands to the heart. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, rise up. Exhale down. So very true to you, guiding you by your breath, right? Inhale halfway up, full breath. Exhale, release completely. Palms will press into prayer. You come up through the center, all the way up. You can feel the warmth happening here. And then we close the pose, the hands to the heart. One more time. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Halfway up on an inhale. And then the letting go on the release, that exhalation. We're practicing. Palms press and rise up, arms reach all the way up, and exhale, hands to heart center. Just pause here for a moment. Feel your breath, the beating of your heart, your aliveness. Good. You can walk forward. Make sure you have enough room to step back here. Bring your hands, take your thumbs and bring it right up above the ridge of your pelvis, right up above the ridge of your pelvis. You can kind of push into the back body with your thumbs. Elbows can draw back towards one another. Soften your knees and then step your left foot back. We're going to stay on the ball of the left foot. Now, try not to step on a tightrope, right? If you're doing that, it's very difficult to balance. So taking that foot out a little bit wider, right? On the ball of your back foot, go ahead and bend both knees and then inhale, straighten. Again, bend both knees. Going down as far as your breath takes you, right? Exhale. Inhale back up. One more time. Exhaling. Inhale back up. Stay here. Straighten the back leg. Now turn that foot out. You're angling that back foot. You can bend that front knee. Elbows back, chest is open. Lift your arms to the sky. You can take your hands in a prayer, maybe even interlace there, extending through the thumb and the index finger. Lean back, open your chest, breathing in, breathing out. Very powerful form, right? This is a warrior form, warrior shape and pose. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Now keep reaching your arms. Let's hinge forward. Try to keep a flat back as you're lowering down. You pause halfway, keep reaching. Deep breath, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You lower, eventually your nose comes to your knee. Maybe your hands just slide down your shins. They might reach the ground or not, wherever you are this day. We're just beginning. Breathing in and breathing out. Good, look forward, bring your hands to your heart, use your core. Lift yourself back up, go back onto the ball of your back foot and step that back foot forward. You're standing tall in Tadasana. Breathing in, breathing out. Again, reach the hands back behind you. Thumbs are pressing, again, just above the ridge of the pelvis. This is where the adrenals are situated. These are beautiful glands that help us make it through the day, right? They help us to control our emotions. They give us what we need. Step back with that right foot. Stay on the ball of the right foot. And make sure you're stable. The feet are hips distance. Whoa, stability there. Hands stay back behind you. Go ahead and bend both knees. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Go down as far as it's comfortable for you. And then inhale, straighten. Good. Back leg is straight. Go ahead and angle that foot now, turning it out about 45 degrees. Bend into the front leg, elbows back, chest is open. Go ahead, reach your arms forward and take the interlace. Thumb and index fingers extend and up you go. Keep bending the front leg, reaching your chest forward and open, breathing in, breathing out. You feel the difference from side to side. I'm a lot tighter on this left side, so my pose is kind of pushing over to the side. Just notice where you are this day. Go ahead and straighten that left leg. Lean back, keep the arms as they are. Hinge forward, so trying to come down with a flat spine. Keep your arms lifted though. This is a good core work out here, right? Really reaching, reaching. Keep going now. Keep going. You're going to drop your nose to your front knee. Your hands can maybe to the ground or to your shin. Wherever you go is perfect. And breathe deeply. The inhalation. Yeah, so try to keep that front leg straight. If you have to sneak your back foot in, maybe shorten the stance a little to really find a straight left leg, go ahead and do that, making adjustments as you need. Use your breath. Deep breathing in and out. Good. Look forward. Palms come to your chest, to your heart, and then all the way up onto the ball of your back foot. Step the back foot forward to meet. You are standing here now. Tadasana. Breathing in, breathing out. It's home base. Let's do another one of those sun salutations. Up you go. Arms reach. Exhale. Flow forward. Feels a little different than the first time. Inhale halfway up. Exhale back down. Hands together as you rise up all the way up. Exhale your hands here to heart center. A little release of your shoulders. Turn to the right side so that you can now take your feet out nice and wide. So again, I'm not working on a yoga mat. Make sure that you're steady, that you're comfortable, that you're not going to slip around here. Turning your toes in towards one another to begin here. Slip the hands back behind you. If you can find a prayer back there, go ahead and take that prayer. Maybe the prayer can turn up towards your shoulders, right? Find that for yourself. Lean way back, lean way back. Go ahead. We're going to come down halfway. Tail is long, chest is open. See if they can keep your flat spine. Keep pressing your hands together and lower your gaze, lower your head all the way down. Release your arms out to the side and then gently drop the hands to the ground. So you're in this wide-legged forward bend. I can probably go a little bit wider if I'm really true to the breath in my body today. Go ahead and sit down like you're sitting down towards a squat. Go ahead and straighten your legs. Do that again. Bend your knees and straighten. One more time. Bending and straightening. Taking a twist here. Keep your right hand down. I just put it right underneath my nose. So I have a lot of space in the torso. I'm not kind of crowding myself. I have a lot of length. And then that left arm goes up to the sky. Turn and twist. Try to keep that left leg straightening. Open yourself up. My left arm can come forward a little bit more. Maybe the gaze lifts to that top hand. Exhale, drop your hand, drop your head. Shake your head, yes. And no. Let it go. Let it go. Very much part of the practice. Left hand, again, underneath your nose. So you have this length in the torso. The right arm is turning and lifting towards the sky. So you can keep your legs straightening and opening as you're here. Deep breathing in and deep breathing out. Good. Drop that right hand down. Get a little shake of your head. Yes and no. Let go, let go. Hands come up onto your thighs. Go slow. Keep your chin down as you rise up. Coming up, a little shrug of your shoulders. You can stay facing that direction. I'm just going to turn towards you. Shorten your stance a bit. So I'm shortening. I'm bringing my legs in a little bit closer, turning your toes out. Put your hands onto your thighs. Look forward. The chest is wide open and spacious here. So you can feel all of this energy in your body. We're going to do a little breath practice. It's called Bastraka breath, in and out through your nose, in and out through your nose. Very fiery breath. It'll warm us. It moves that belly around, in and out. Deep breath in, go all the way up. Exhale it through your mouth. Drop your head. Soften your lips, your jaw. Do this again. Fill up. Empty it all out. Relax your jaw. Relax your jaw. One more time. Inhaling. Empty it all. You might sink in deeper into that squat and then gently rise all the way back up. Slowly keep your head down as you lift. A little shrug of your shoulders. And then heel toe your feet in, and you can turn to face forward. Palms alongside you, and it's kind of our home base, right? We're standing tall. You feel your core, your chest, everything open to this moment. Good little shrug of your shoulders. If you have a chair nearby, you can sit down in a chair for this one, or you can do this standing. We're going to do a little hip stretch here. Also, feel free to hang on to something if you need. Go ahead and lift your right knee. I'm going to bring it up into my chest. Feel that lift, standing tall here. Taking ankle to knee, right? So the ankle to the knee. Keep that right foot flexed. Arms forward, bending at your elbows. And then like you're going to sit down, bend your left standing leg, pull your hip back. So if you're in a chair, you can be doing the same thing, ankle to knee, kind of pitch yourself forward. You get a really beautiful stretch into that right hip. It's a little balancing here if you're in the middle of the room standing. Your head soften and open. Good. Gently rise back up. Try to bring the knee with you. Lift it back up. If you've fallen out of this, you simply come back. You can roll your right ankle around, step the right foot to meet the left foot. If you're in your chair, undo the cross of your legs and just sit or stand steady for a moment. And still, breathing in, breathing out. Right? We're very, very used to kind of moving on, right? Moving on. Just pause and notice. This is part of the mindfulness practice, just to slow it down, just enough, right? Go ahead and lift that left leg up, lacing your hands in front of your knee. You can circle the ankle. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Let's take ankle to knee on this side. I'm going to hike my foot up there. Trying to keep that left foot flexed and nice and spacious. Arms forward, bend at your elbows, and then a hinge forward. So I'm just going to gently place my forearms on top of that front leg. And if you're seated, maybe bring your elbows in front of your shin and be here. Feel the stretch. Deep, deep breathing wherever you are. Deep, deep breathing. Good. And gently rise back up. Bring the leg with you. Bring it up with you. Nice and full. And then exhale, foot down, standing again. Stillness. Try to stay still. Try to resist the urge to fidget. So mindfulness, just slowing down, just enough, just enough. There's plenty of time. There's plenty of time. Good. Drop your chin to your chest, roll of the head and neck, shrug up your shoulders once again, and then shake it all out. Again, it's a little bit frigid these days, so shake it out. All that we're doing here in terms of the posturing is to prepare us for a comfortable seat of meditation, right? So go ahead and again, step your feet wide, keep your toes turned in, hands to the hips, put your thumbs, right, kind of wrapping around in that adrenal area there. Elbows back, chest is lifted. Exhale, we're going to go down halfway again, breathing in and out. This time, take your arms out like big, beautiful wings. So you have your chest open. Exhale, left arm down, right arm to the sky. Take a deep breath here, inhaling. Exhale, right hand down, left arm goes up. Turn and twist and be. Good. Exhale, release both hands. Bring your hands back to your hips. Find your prayer back there. So hands together. Maybe the fingers are pointing down, or they could be pointing up towards your shoulders. Bend your knees. You're going to come up halfway, then gently come up all the way. Chest is open. Lean back, open up. Deep, deep breath. Good. Release your hands. Shorten your stance again. And let's do some flow here of the spine. So undulating your spine. We've done some sun salutations. Now we're back here flowing into the spine. Drop down on an in breath and an out breath, and then rise back up on an in breath. Let's do it together. Exhale down. Inhale back up. Take it all through your nose. Exhale down. And inhale back up. Trying to loosen and warm the body. One more time. Down you go. And back up, back up, back up. Good. And roll yourself all the way up. Bringing your feet together. Standing again, tall in Tadasana. And you're here. Now. Good. Preparing a seat of meditation. If you have a chair, I don't have one today, but maybe it's a piece of furniture that you're working on. Maybe you can sit yourself up safely. I'm going to work down onto the ground. And today I'm going to take a kneeling position. Again, the instruction in the sutra is very, very specific that you want to find a place that you can be comfortable and steady. So you might try this, right? And my feet flat, I'm kneeling on a blanket. If you get here, you're like, oh no, that's not a place that I could stay comfortable. Go ahead and maybe change the seat. Maybe you come, I like to sit on my cushion. I'm even going to bring that cushion actually back. I'm going to put it on top of my shins to give me a little extra lift here. So again, it's a very important part of the practice is to stabilize, to sit nice and tall, spine is erect. The rest of the body begins to relax and open. Let's work with the hands. And today, let's take the dominant hand. In my case, this is my right hand. I'm not mirroring you. So I'm going to drop my right hand into the palm of the left hand, gently touching the thumbs together. Collarbones are wide and open. So again, we prepared for this. We've done some shoulder rolls and lifting up. You can feel the length, the spaciousness. Soften your gaze. And go back to the breath. Go back to the breath. We use the breath practice. We use the breath practice to keep us steady, to keep us here and now. So go ahead, pay attention to the breath. Feel it coming into your body. Experience that breath releasing and letting go, letting go, letting go. And you can stay very, very focused on your breath. Perhaps that helps you to keep still and steady and comfortable. If you wish, you can let the breath go, and then just sit and be. And then experience this moment. Maybe a thought like a beautiful cloud on a bright sunny day comes moving into your awareness, into your mind's eye. And you can notice that thought, but don't attach to it. Just let it go. Don't let it take you to the bookstore or out for lunch or back to a conversation that you had yesterday or one that you might have in the future. Just let it go. Let it go by. And then begin again. You go back to your breath. You can let that go and then see what happens. And here comes another one. And this is very much the practice. We don't try to move the thoughts away. We don't try to do that. We just notice them and let them flow. And then back to this moment. This is the mindfulness practice. And be really kind to yourself. Mind is so occupied. Yes, maybe that's true. Maybe today you're just flowing, just being completely here. Whatever the case may be, it's perfect and it's practice. And try to stay still. Try to stay still because inevitably the body will start to work to distract you. It's like, oh, wow, this posture, I need to move. Might be too much or not enough, right? There's all kinds of distractions available. And again, trying to be kind and just notice and let that go. Let it go. Awareness. Come into awareness, your breath, and just notice it. Try not to move just yet. Just notice it at the tip of your nostrils. Intentionally now start to deepen that breath, filling your body completely all the way up. And release just as completely, emptying that breath. Go ahead and slip your eyes open. Release your hands and then bring your hands together in front of your heart in a prayer and go back to your intention for this day's mindfulness moment and hold on to that intention. We have the great privilege of practicing for the benefit of our own being, and yet a greater privilege to practice for the benefit of all. So keep holding on to your intention. Hold it with great compassion and kindness. Lift your arms, lift your prayer to the sky. As you exhale, send that intention out into the world. Go ahead and bring your hands back together and your hands right through the midline. May all beings be free. May all beings be safe and healthy. May all beings be happy. Namaste. Thank you so much for the privilege and honor of guiding you through this mindfulness moment practice. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day. I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Thank you